Alright guys, next up is dealing with statements, that is string, and then over there we have to enter our numerical datas in sentences. So next up is this declaration section of the template, where there are sentences like starting from this one. I declare that the above expenses are a true reflection of my expenses for week ending 24 June 2019, and now we have to change this data, and it should read it from over here. So how we will do that is something that we will see. Then the next statement or sentence that we have is, during this week I traveled a total of 60 miles for which I have claimed 24 pounds. After that there are two variables that we will have to deal with. One is 60 miles and then other is 24 pounds. Then the next sentence is, based on my time away from home I am claiming 25 pounds, and this is something that we will be this should not be hard code. This is a variable. We will have to give cell reference in this sentence. Then at last we have, my total claim for this week is 49 pounds, and that is this cell total claim. We have to reference this over here, and you can see it should not be 49 but it should read it from this cell, and it should be 57 pounds. So let's start with say 24 pounds, or say 60 miles. Let's start with 60 miles. So 60 miles should be 80 miles because the total over here is 80 miles and it should read from this cell, but it is 80 and it should be 80 miles over here. So what I will do is I will use concatenate function, and that is, you will see in a moment. What I will do is Control X, I will cut it and there in the auto suggestion there is concatenate. Press tab to select that. Concatenate function is used to join any two strings or two lists, or in this case two data types. So I want to join this with a string that is this many miles, and I want this to be joined. So I will press enter and it shows 80 miles, and you can see there is no space between 80 and miles. So to make that, what I will do is, in the string section I will place a space immediately before M, capital M, and I will press enter, and here 80 miles. Now I want this to be read under this cell, so I will double click that. Over here in the formula section, what I will do is press equal to and type the concatenate. Then in the brackets, what I will do is make this data a string type by introducing a set of double inverted commas, or enclosing the string sentence, enclosing the sentence inside double quotation marks. Make sure that Excel reads that as a string data type. Then a comma, and 60 miles, let it be there for the moment, and then comma, and I will enclose this in double quotation marks, comma, and I will do the same for this one. Now what we want to do is, instead of this 60 miles, we want to reference this cell. Where is this cell? This cell, L31. Okay, I will press enter, but before that I noticed a bunch of error over here, and that says mileage claim is error. So what is this error? Because of the formula was L31 into 0.4, and we changed L31 from numerical data type to string data type. So Excel can perform calculations on number 80, but it cannot perform calculation on 80 miles because 80 miles is no more a number. So I will quickly substitute this L31 by what L31 was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the sum of these cells, So now it will be 80 in numbers, it will return, and into 0.4 is uh, a mathematical operation that Excel can proceed. And now the error over here is gone, and over here also error is gone. So error is gone. And during this week, okay, during this week I traveled a total of 80 miles. I want a space over here, so I will insert a space and enter. During this 80 miles for, okay, there I want another space, set of space, and it looks cool. I will quickly edit this as well, equal to concatenate, and then double inverted comma ending till here, and then over here I do not want this. What I want in this place, okay, week ending, so I will quickly reference it to the week ending cell over here and press enter. Now you can see there is this kind of error. So to remove that, there is a simple way, not error exactly, it is showing 44013. So what it is actually not understanding is that the cell was formatted as, the time format, and it has just printed the decimal number of the equivalent date or equivalent. This data has an equivalent decimal number, we all know that in Excel, and it has printed that instead. So we need to tell Excel that we don't want this in decimal data over here, we want the time format data of the reference cell. So to do that, what we will do is, I will quickly go inside this cell, and in this cell now we are going to use another inbuilt Excel function, and its name is text. So we will actually format it, we will see it in a moment. What I am going to format, cell I6, and followed by comma and format text. So text is a function which takes in a value as an first argument, and the second argument is format text. So I will format my text as, what do I want? I want date, then month name, short form of month name probably, and then full year. So this is pretty much a date format, and it is way more better than that decimal number that made no sense to us. And I will press enter, and you can see endings 1st July 2020. The only error over here is space is missing, so I will quickly insert a space over here and enter, and we are done with that. And now I will quickly modify this or change this. I have claimed $24, pounds, so it should not be 24 pound, it should be in fact this 25 pound. So I will reference it over here, and to do that it is very simple. I will first of all insert space over here, and instead of this I will give cell reference to this cell and enter. And now you can see that it has taken 25 as the number, and it hasn't taken the format of pounds. And to do that, we will again use our text function, inbuilt Excel function. So it is the second time we are using this today, and clearly it is very helpful inbuilt function. So this time what I want the format to be is, I want to have the format to have pound sign. So pounds is this, and then I want it to be like in 2 decimal places. So I will press it, type it as 0.00. This is the format I want. I want 2 decimal places, and the new non-decimal digit to be like as usual. So I will press enter, and now we have the desired format over here, 25.00 pounds. It look very, very clean. so it looks very clean. So we will move on to our next cell, which is based on my time away from home, I am claiming 25 pounds, and this is coming from, actually this should be here, for which I have claimed, oops, I did a little mistake over here, so I will quickly correct that. Maybe it was the pressure of making the video, so I will quickly make the change of referencing it to here, and now we should have this. I have claimed, what I have claimed is from here, mileage claimed, and then I want this to have the cell reference of this cell, and to do that I will use concatenate function, and then over here double inverted comma, then I will use text and reference to this cell, comma, double inverted comma, I will insert the format text, and that should be pound sign followed by its format, and another bracket close to close the concatenate function, and done. And now it is correct. Our third cell is correct, as it shows based on my time away from home I am claiming 25 pounds, that is from here. My total claim for the week is this cell, total claim, so I will quickly use concatenate function in this cell as well. So remember to insert equal to sign, and then concatenate double inverted comma is double inverted comma, then what I want is to give cell reference of this cell, this cell, and I also want to use text function where I will declare the format as pounds 0.00, and closing the concatenate function, and we are done. So we are done with this declaration table. Everything is pretty nicely linked.